I've covered meeting women, and I've covered dating women. But that's not all you want. Now, there are guys on Twitter, there are guys on the internet who are like, yeah, women ain't nothing, I just fuck them and leave them, I just hit it and quit it. Nah, you're missing out on something. They're missing out on the fundamental, enjoyable experience of being with women. Women aren't just sex objects. Yep, that's coming from me, one of the baddest playboys in the world. Women are not just sex objects. Women have a special type of energy around them. They're fascinating. They're wonderful in their own special way. I'll never trust a woman like I'll trust a man. If I need backup in a situation, or if I have problems, I'm never gonna call a woman, I'll call a man, like my brother. However, women are unique and they make life beautiful. You're taking a walk on the beach, it's better with a woman. You're laying in the park looking up at the sky, it's better with a woman. You're at dinner, it's better with a woman. You're at a club with your male friends, you want women around. Women are the seasoning to life. They make it more special. If you're sick, you're in bed, you're not feeling well, you want a woman to look after you. You don't want a man bringing you soup and rubbing your back. That's gay. I mean, maybe you're gay. You wouldn't buy this course if you were, but in which case you would want a man. But women have a special type of energy, and I love women. So these hit it and quit it guys, they don't have serious relationships like I do. I have 6 serious relationships. Why? Because the love in the relationship is maybe the most rewarding part of being an elite playboy. Collecting the relationships, not just the notches on the bedpost, but the women who would cry their eyes out if I stopped speaking to them. That is power, and that is truly having affinity with women. So now we're going to go into the details of how to have relationships. First and foremost, in any relationship, you have to establish if she's relationship material. Now, there are people who will talk about how to find the right partner for you, how to navigate the sexual marketplace. I see them all the time. I look at their videos and I laugh because these guys have never navigated the sexual marketplace. To be a man who knows what a good apple is and what a bad apple is, you have to try thousands of apples. Every day, taking bites of new apples, knowing what tastes good, knowing what doesn't. This is why I have such wonderful women in my life. Because I have met the psychopaths and the terrible women that men warn you about. I've met the women who would divorce rape me or try to have my baby or upset my life or try to ruin my business. I've met them. I fucked them once. I never talked to them again because I can spot a good one from a bad one from a mile off. So that is the key to having relationships. You have to differentiate which girls you fuck from which girls you want to stay with. The best way to do this is, as hard as it is, guys, we all think with our dicks sometimes, you have to eliminate beauty in your mind. The hottest girl in the world can be a horrible, backstabbing, money-grabbing, gold-digging bitch, and most dudes will stay with her. Oh, but she's so nice. What exactly is nice about her? Me, when I'm trying to differentiate which kind of women I want to love and which women I want to just sleep with, I usually close my eyes and I think about them as an asexual blackened figurine. I think of what their qualities are. I wake up in the morning, she makes me coffee. My injured shoulder's playing up, she gives me a massage. She leaves her phone around unlocked. Doesn't matter, doesn't care if I look in it. Never goes out of the room to take a phone call. Is respectful to my friends, cleans up my house, cooks my meals. If these things are adding up, then I'll usually turn it into something serious. I'll tell her she's exclusively with me. I'll tell her the truth. I'm a busy man. I'll see her as much as I can. I'll tell her that I love her even. I'll tell her I have respect for her. I'll tell her I care about her. All of it's true. Yeah, I have other women, and a lot of them know that. But women would rather share the king than marry the jester. And when I say about training yourself to be in that elite level position, whether it be fitness, income, maybe you're the most handsome dude in the world. One of my friends, Alexander Cortez, is the most handsome guy I've ever seen. I'm sure he could have a collection of women if he chose to, if he wanted to live this lifestyle based on looks alone. I don't know what your attributes are, but whatever they are, understand that women would rather share a top 1% than be with some fat dork who's exclusive to them. Believe me. And fat dorks come with their own set of problems anyway. Now, I meet the type of women all the time who are no good. And I just know that men would fall in love with them. Because men are weak and men are stupid. You have to be better than most men. To have a collection like mine, you have to be better than most men. Because the good girls are the ones who are willing to share you. This is what people don't understand, and this is what people don't teach. Like, my wife would never tolerate me talking to other women. Yeah, great. Your wife's a bitch. Let me tell you something. I know women who are so invested in my happiness that they know when they're not around, there may be another woman in my bed. I don't know if they know the true extent of it, but they love me so much that they allow me to have other women. When you meet a horrible, nasty, vindictive, jealous bitch, and she's like, oh, well, you better not go out with your friends. Oh, you think that's the woman who really loves you because you wouldn't tolerate you with another woman? No, the woman who really loves you is like, look, I know you have another girl, tears streaming down her face, but I really love you, please don't leave me, just tell me I'm different from the rest. That's the woman who loves you. So you have to differentiate which girls you fuck and which girls you want to love. Simple as that. A good way of doing this is testing their loyalty. Now, I'm not an obsessive stalker. I'm not a jealous guy. I know my girlfriends don't cheat on me. Sure, do I sleep with some side hoes that may have a boyfriend? I may be their side guy. Do I sleep with side hoes who may do that every weekend? Maybe. But my girlfriends certainly don't cheat on me. But you have to test their loyalty. Now, don't even look through their phone. Don't even look through their phone. Hey, baby, give me your phone. Unlock it. I want to do something on it. Unlocks, hands it over. Don't do shit. Take a selfie, give it back to her. If she'll hand you her unlocked phone, she ain't cheating. Because believe me, these girls get hundreds and hundreds of messages every day on Instagram, on Facebook. If they're replying in a way that they know you won't like, they will not unlock their phone. So if they won't unlock your phone and hand it to you, then that is a very good loyalty test. She's probably not girlfriend material. By all means, get her to suck your dick, have your fun with her, but she's probably not the girl you want to be with. And I hear a lot about harems, about how to have multiple women. Let me tell you something. I don't enjoy group sex. I don't enjoy threesomes. I don't enjoy foursomes. I don't think they're enjoyable. Sex is a lot more intimate and a lot more fun one-on-one. You only have one dick. That's it. So you can only, it's taking turns one way or the other. So I don't enjoy group sex. So my harem game is different than a lot of guys. Now on the internet, there are very few people who have multiple women. I know one, I'm not going to name him and shame him in my course, but he's a Muslim guy, black guy, American, lives in Germany, a very smart guy. He legitimately has a harem, he has multiple wives. Respect to him, and he's a good friend of mine. Almost no one you see talk about having multiple women has multiple women, besides my brother and myself. Now, how do I run my harem game? It's different than most people. You see, women behave better, and take this from an elite level guy. Women behave better when they know you have other options. If you have one girl only, she'll try to stop you talking to other women, stop you meeting other women, and she'll aggressively try to interject in your life. But when you have other women and she knows that you have other women, maybe she turns a blind eye, maybe she doesn't want to hear about it, but she knows. Maybe she's seen you tagged on your Instagram with them. Maybe she's seen them in the background of your Instagram story. When she knows you have other women, women up their game. I'm telling you the truth. Good women don't leave. They try to make you happier. Now, when you have a harem all living together, I've lived with 2 or 3 women maximum at any one point. Very unpleasant experience. Because sleeping arrangements were always difficult. Sex, I didn't enjoy that much because there was always too many girls. However, the women behaved very well. One woman didn't want to be the one who fucks up out of 3 because she knows that she's sleeping on the couch and you're fucking those 2 that night. It was always a game of one-upmanship. The women try to up their game to out-compete one another. Now, my harem game is very similar to this. However, the women are never in the same place at the same time. They know each other's names. They know who they are. They know that these girls are around me. Even one of my girlfriends isn't quite sure if I'm sleeping with these women, but she heavily suspects that I am. And she checks their stories all the time. She knows they're at my house.